Richie man, you're better than this. You can't... This is why Finley's not here. He knew you'd do this. No. We've been asked by Physical Impossibility to do a special on...
Patsies.
Patsies in films. And what better subcategory than... And the title will be like...
It's a pasty.
Film dads come in many shapes and forms. In order to get a better understanding of them, we've broken them down into 5 categories.
The useless dad.
Rand Pelzer can't do his job right. He makes inventions that don't work. And when he's away trying to peddle his garbage to some dodgy shops in Chinatown, he comes across a potentially dangerous creature he's never encountered before and decides it's a good idea to buy it for his son. Then this happens. His actions cause mayhem in his hometown, turn his wife into a vicious killer, and almost kill his own son. Look at this gormless prick. He has to be reminded by his daughter to keep his appointments. Then in his absence, his children gain access to his incredibly dangerous laser weapon in an unlocked room and shrink themselves. After he sweeps them up and fucks them into a bin, they endure the traumatizing experience of encountering a giant ant, becoming its friend, then witnessing its devastating murder by a scorpion. A fucking scorpion! Worse still, the dad never learns from his mistakes. 2 more times.
Abandonment dad.
Roy Neary takes a bit of a funny turn after some aliens spin his truck in the air and decides to go on a wee journey to scratch the itch they left him with. After ignoring some lovely kisses from Terry Garr and being rude at the dinner table in front of his entire family, they're literally driven away by him. Instead of tracking them down though, he gets a bit racy with some tart called Gillian, who joins him on his journey. He even gives her a wee nip, the dog. In fairness though, what a show they ended up seeing.
The deadbeat dad.
To look at him, you'd think, wow, what a man. I'd love him to be my dad. The truth is, he's a fucking loser. Too busy cleaning the truck to make the graduation of the son that he's not seen in 10 years. Lincoln Hawk takes his son on an incredibly dangerous road trip and tries to arm wrestle his way into his son's heart. Along the way, Lincoln encounters a stranger who challenges him to arm wrestle, leaving his son at the bar with a potential sex offender. Lincoln then forces his son to arm wrestle some peers, and the failure of which leaves him devastated. Lincoln finally bonds with his son when he teaches him how to ride a death machine. Later, when his grandfather wins custody of the boy, Lincoln decides that this is the best course of action.
Pesht da.
Just what in the hell do you think you're doing? It's the wrong field, you idiot.
Yeah, I got the daughter in the clinic getting cured off the wild turkey. And the older boy, bless his soul, is preparing for his career.
College?
Carnival. I might be late to pick you guys up.
Why, do you have a job interview today, Daddy?
No, honey, I'll probably just be way too drunk.
That's good. We don't want you drinking and driving.
Oh, I'll be driving. I'll just be too shit-faced to remember to pick you guys up.
The arsehole dad. Mason Storm will kick you in. Mason Storm loves his son.
So did you say your prayers tonight?
No, I wanted to do them with you.
But if he has the option, he'd rather kick someone in.
Looks like you won the Oscar tonight, Storm.
Due to some careless detective work, some baddies follow him home, kill his adoring wife in front of him, and leave him and his son for dead. However, fueled by his desire to kick folk in, Mason Storm survives a big coma where an incredibly unprofessional nurse peeks at his willy.
Please wake up.
When he wakes up, he doesn't ask a single question about his son, and is instead very rude to an orderly.
My name is Danny. I'm a physical therapist. And I'm gonna give you a massage, take you down the hall, make you feel alright, okay?
Get the fuck out of here.
Impressed by his willy, a nurse breaks him out the hospital she works at so he can start training to kick folk in. 44 minutes into the film, he finally starts having flashbacks of his son, but he ends up getting wrapped up in a nice dinner with Kelly LeBrock, and also a nice shag. 54 minutes into the film, he finds out his son's alive and living with a stranger's mum. Instead of hunting him down, he commences his war.
I'm gonna take you to the bank, Senator Trent. To the blood bank.
During his first interaction with his son, Mason literally pushes him aside so he can murder a man in front of him. After, and only after, is Mason ready for cuddles. I mean, what kind of dad would let this happen to his son? What kind of example is he even trying to set?